Hi guys and welcome back. This is going to be one of the most important videos that I'm going to make, and if you have some patience, in the next 5 minutes I'm going to explain everything, why I'm playing this game at this way that I'm playing right now. So if you already see my previous videos, then you will know that I already finished all the quests for the old camp and all the quests for the sect camp, and I can join them anytime. I mean, I'm here right now. I'm about to speak with Ian, and he's going to give me this list, and with this list it's actually the test of fate. So having this list can make you join to the old camp or the new camp, because as I said, I already finished all those videos, all those quests from the old camp, and I also did some work at the new camp. And with this list, if I give it right now to Diego, and I also need to speak with Taurus, they're going to accept me as a shadow. But if you go with this list and talk with Gorn, I think that he's going to accept you also as a mercenary. So this is a very important moment in the game. So as you know, if you see my videos from before, you know that I already finished all the quests from the sect camp, and right now I'm in a position to choose where I can join, because I finish all those quests, and I can just simply choose where should I join right now. But I remember when I played this game for the first time, or for the first maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times, first time I decided that I'm going to do this game with the old camp. The next one was the new camp. Then after that was the sect camp. And I really didn't realize that I can actually come until one point like this here, and where I can have all those quests already done, and just put this save on a side and choose the camp that you going to play with. Because after that, if you're choosing, for example, the old camp, and after that you want to play with the new camp, the thing that I did the first time, it's I just start completely new game, like from zero, and did all those quests, and I joined the new camp. And after that I start completely from beginning the whole game, and I did all the quests for the sect camp, and I played through the whole game with the sect camp. But if you're doing like I'm doing right now, you're just doing all those quests from all 3 camps without joining any of those camps, you can always be in this position where you can save this game right now, and just if you're doing, for example, for the old camp, and you're done with the game and you want to come back and do and continue and do the same thing but with the new camp, you can just come back always to this save file, and you can join to the new camp instead of the old camp, or you can join with the sects also. And yeah, I'm not sure if I explain this like I wanna explain, because my English is also not that good. But yeah, if you have a question, please write. I will try to answer everything. And yeah, right now we're just going to talk with Ian and take this list, and yeah, we're going to decide with which camp we're going to go.
Are you Ian, the boss of the mine?
Yeah, I'm Ian, and this is my mine, so don't touch or break anything.
Isn't that Gomez's mine?
Yeah, of course, this is the mine of the old camp. But in here, there's only one boss, and that's me.
Can you tell me something about the ore production here?
We dig for ore day and night. This means a storage of 200 sacks per month, and another 20 sacks which will be melted down. Hundreds of blades can be forged with the ore we supply to the gang.
I've heard that the ore has magical qualities. Tell me about it.
The magic ore does have special qualities. Weapons forged from it don't break. Their blades are sharper than usual ones. An army equipped with these weapons has a decisive advantage in battle.
Tell me more about the ore.
Unfortunately, the magic powers of the ore vanish during the smelting process. They know the right smelting technique in the blast furnaces of Nordmar. But even without the magic powers, weapons made from this ore are extremely resistant and do more damage than normal weapons.
Tell me about the mine.
If you want to look around here, you need to be careful. There are mine crawlers in the caves. You better stay in the main shaft. And leave the Templars alone. Even if they only hang around most of the time, they're the best fighters you can ever have at your side when it comes down to the crawlers.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have some work to do, and don't keep my boys from doing their work.
I'll just have a look around here. Diego sent me. I'm to collect the list.
All right, here's the list. Tell him to hurry up with the deliveries.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble.
So that's it. If you're at this point, it's better if you just save this like on a special place, special save file, so you can always come back and at this point of the game and just decide not to give the list to Diego, just decide to give this list to Gorn, and in that case you don't need to play all the game from beginning if you want to play again with the new camp. But I think I will also make one separately video where I can explain all those stuffs. So until then. So here I am in front of the old castle in the old camp, and I'm about to talk with Diego and give him the list from the old mine, and I will also talk with Taurus about Mordrak. So I'm actually going to be accepted here in the old camp. I decide to play right now with the old camp, and when I will be done with the whole playthrough, the whole game, then with the old camp, that I'm going to do the new camp and the sect camp too. But I just want to tell you that actually right now, you before you talk with Diego and Taurus, you can also talk with Lester and Gorn, and just give the list to Lester, and they're going to accept you in the new camp also. And I also finish all those quests in the sect camp, so I can be accepted there. And yeah, right now I am level 7, as you can see, and yeah, and all those those are the quests that I have done, like completed missions exactly. And this is actually everything that you should have done before you get yourself in a position to choose where you're going to join, because right now I can join in every single one of those camps. And yeah, it's always better if you just do all the missions together before you decide where you're going to join. Because right now I'm going to save I already did another file, so I'm going to show you right now. So I just did one file like this one here, and I saved there. So when I'm going to be done with the game playing with the old camp, then I can just go back to that save file and start the game again from here. And but I'm going to be talking with Lars and get accepted in the new camp, or I will be talking about with Korkalom and accepted in the sect camp. So it's a nice thing because you don't need to go and start the game from beginning. And yeah, right now I will just do the old camp version, and yeah, later I will just come back to this save file, and instead talking to Diego and Taurus, I will go and talk with Lester and Gorn. And after I'm done with the game playing with the new camp, then I will also talk with Korkalom. Also, I will be back here in this save file and try to finish the game again, but with the set camp. So let's just talk with them.
Some people never learn. I'd better keep out of it. Some people never learn.
Maybe.
People always talk.
Maybe.
I'm not listening.
Let's just talk first with Diego.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
I have the list from Ian.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty has told me he's anxious to see how you come off against Kurgo. But he was impressed by you having the courage to fight against Karim, even though you've been defeated. Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. Sly told me that you found Neck. He seemed to be really content. Fingers told me that you've already learned a bit, but he thinks you can still improve your skills. You've really managed to get the recipe from Kalam. Dexter is very impressed, and so am I. The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. He's not bad as a warrior. You should exercise if you really want to defeat him. You've found enough people to speak in your favor. You also passed the test of faith. Go to Thoris. I've already told him everything. He'll let you go to see Gomez.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
What do I have to do when I meet Gomez?
Gomez's decisions are made from gut instinct. He'll look at your mug, and then he'll make up his mind if you can join. From now on, you'll have to get by on your own. Make the best of it. Good luck.
People always talk,
Take care.
but keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. If you think.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
That wasn't very clever.
He's never going to show his face around here again.
I'd have felt happier if you'd killed him.
Must be something.
Diego says I'm ready to see Gomez.
That's my decision.
And what do you decide?
Rely on something.
I must admit, you seem to have done most things okay. Okay, you can see Gomez. He alone will decide whether you get to join us or not. From now on, you're on your own, kid.
That's really not my problem. As long as I'm not involved.
Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly.
So we are finally inside.
Hold it, what are you doing?
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Thoris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I can go in?
Yeah, get moving.
What can I do for you?
Who are you?
I'm Raven, Gomez's right-hand man. Anyone who wants to see Gomez has to talk to me first.
I want to see Gomez. Thoris says I'm to be taken on as a shadow.
We're always on the lookout for good men. You seem to have your wits about you. You might be okay. I'll take you to Gomez. Follow me. And don't touch anything. Gomez is over there. If you don't show him some respect, I'll take pleasure in teaching it to you personally.
Some people
Have you got that? Get out of my...
Never learn.
So let's just talk with Gomez. And yeah, he's going to ask us about some connections that we have with the other camps, and we don't need to lie about it.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
If we lie, he's going to know.
You're very probably right.
I have come to offer my services.
What makes you think we're interested in your services?
Must be something about that story.
I have stood the test of faith, and Thoris says I'm worth it.
You wouldn't have gotten in here alive if that weren't so. I hope that's not the best you can do.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
To yourself. People don't need to know it.
I've been traveling around the colony a lot, and I have contacts in all of the camps.
Now that could prove useful. Who are you in contact with?
Everything you hear.
Kor Kalam.
And?
Likely to change. You have to watch what you tell people.
Laris.
And?
A few of the bowels in the Brotherhood's camp.
Issues, though.
And?
Same old story every time.
A couple of the fences in the new camp.
And?
So just don't choose Siberian if you haven't contact him before, because I didn't. So, and I think that there is no option to contact Iberian if you're not part from the sect camp. So those are the important ones.
Those were the important ones.
Not bad. For a beginner. You shall have your chance.
Does that mean I'm in?
You bet it does. You're one of us now, kid. Raven will fill you in on everything.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
Something
That's
about
how
that
it
story
goes.
after all.
So we are in, and yeah, I'm about to talk with Raven right now and get some instructions from him.
Hello?
About that story after all.
Gomez says I'm in.
Great.
Rely on somebody.
In that case, you can prove your worth with the first task. It shouldn't be too difficult for you, provided your connections are as good as you say.
You have to watch what you tell people.
How's the ore trade going?
The old mine's doing well. The last load of supplies from the outside world was massive.
If you think.
Maybe.
So, yeah, later in the game I will definitely
Never learn.
kill this guy and take his sword, because this is my favorite sword in the game. It's called the Orc Slayer. Yeah, it's one-handed sword and I like it. So now I will talk with Milton.
Keep it to yourself.
I doubt that's ever. Was it?
Because I need to give him the letter from the outside world.
Hello.
I doubt that's ever likely to keep it to yourself.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes, a magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
Here it is.
This letter is addressed to Zardus.
What's so exciting about that?
Zardus has not been a servant of Innos for ages. He left us some years ago and turned towards black magic. He lives in a tower in the middle of the Orc land and concentrates on his studies. He said he would go his own way to find out what went wrong with the barrier. Wait here. I'll be back in a moment.
That wasn't very clever. You have to watch what you tell people.
Wasn't very clever.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. But keep it to yourself.
Caristo was beside himself with delight. He said that you may go to Torres and choose your reward.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Tell me something about the Magicians of Fire.
The Circle of Fire takes its powers from the grace of Innos. The God of light, truth, and justice watches over us. The magicians consider themselves to be the chosen ones, and that's how they treat others. I was lucky to be admitted. Caristo made me his apprentice. He probably just wanted some entertainment. Since then, I've been trying to improve my magic skills every day in order to be admitted to the next circle.
Something about that story after all. That's really not my problem.
I want to become a magician's apprentice too, just like you.
Caristo chose me because I did something special for the Ore Barons. Unless you do something truly exceptional, he will never consider you for apprenticeship. Besides, you must belong to the old camp. I doubt if Caristo would take a member of any other camp for his apprentice. See you later.
You're in trouble.
So let's just go and talk with Torres about
Greetings.
our reward.
Caristo sent me. I've passed the letter on to him, and I'm to choose my own reward.
You have done us a great service, and you shall have your reward. Choose carefully.
So I will choose this essence of the spirit, because I think this is permanent and it stays after you drink the potion.
I would like to have the potion.
A wise choice. You have picked the most precious of all gifts. Drink the potion,
All
and your
those
power
rings
will
and
grow.
spell scrolls you can always buy, but potions they are limited in the game. So that's going to be everything about this video. In the next video I'm going to show you how you can find the best entry-level weapon. I mean the weapon before I really start to fight with the beasts. It's one sword. I think it's going to cost 60 damage. It's here in one of those chests. And the first thing that I'm doing before I go and start cleaning the woods from all those beasts and animals, I will just take I will just going to steal this sword and also try to rob all those chests from the guards, because there are some nice amulets also. And yeah, after I'm done with that, I'm going to start fighting the beasts. Yeah, so until then, until my next video.